book's called Unbuilt Toronto, and as the title suggests, it's about significant unbuilt building, planning, and transit schemes throughout Toronto's history, right from the 18th century, before the city was even founded, up to the 21st century with the Royal Ontario Museum competition. But a lot of it is based downtown because the growth in the more suburban area came a lot later when you're looking at a sort of a 4-century span of time. I talk about Willowdale and the North York downtown, which is interesting. I talk about a canal scheme all the way up to Newmarket, Mississauga City Hall. So I get into the 905 and the GTA generally as well. So I'm standing in front of a column from what was supposed to be St. Albans Cathedral. We're on Albany Avenue in the Annex. They started to build in the 1880s, ran out of money, didn't have a lot of support, started to build again around 1910, and this bit of a ruin is what was part of that 1910 construction. By 1930, the whole idea was over. I think sometimes we have this view that, well, this is the way that Toronto looks like. It's inevitable that it would have looked like this. But I think if you look at the book, you realize that the shape of the city, the way the city looks, it's the result of all kinds of decisions over years and decades and centuries. And those decisions are happening now on the waterfront or elsewhere. I do see myself as a Toronto writer. This is my first book, which is obviously about Toronto, and the articles that I've written before have all been about Toronto history. I think the Toronto Book Awards are important to writers. I can tell you because, being a shortlisted writer, it's such a pleasure to get that kind of recognition. So many times when I was sitting in some dark archives on a beautiful summer day, on a vacation day from my day job, I thought, I hope someone's interested in this. It's something I think if you're writing a book set in Toronto or dealing with Toronto, you hope you might get that kind of notice. And for readers, it draws attention to the books about Toronto, and there are a lot of them, and a lot of great books about Toronto. So I think it serves a really significant purpose in that way.